All of us in the school community are excited about returning to school safely. We're proud of our board, teachers, staff, students, and parents who have stepped up during these unprecedented times. It's this kind of teamwork and united effort from the entire school community that will help to make our re-entry to the classroom safe for everyone. Our well-researched plan for reopening is focused on reducing the risk of virus transmission and meets all state and local guidelines for keeping our students and staff safe. We've created this video to show you what a typical school day looks like when we're open. Of course, the situation is dynamic and may require adaptations, but that's where our San Luis Coastal Unified School District community shines, staying flexible with each of us doing our part to make this transition a smooth and healthy one. Before leaving home each school day, all staff members and students will take their temperature and conduct daily health checklist. Parents and guardians of younger students should assist their children. This short checklist will be provided by the district. This checklist includes wellness and exposure questions such as, is your temperature above 100.4? Do you have a sore throat? Do you have a new uncontrolled cough? Are you experiencing diarrhea, vomiting, or abdominal pain? Have you experienced a new onset of severe headache? Have you had close contact with someone who has COVID-19 in the past 14 days? Staff and students should not attend school if they are experiencing any symptoms. If a student or staff member has been within 6 feet of a COVID-positive person for 15 minutes or longer, they should remain home in quarantine for 14 days. If you're symptom-free, grab your mask, wash your hands, and head to school. Parents will be asked to provide transportation for their students to and from school. Individual campuses will have drop-off procedures in place unique to their layouts. Parents and guardians will be asked to remain in their cars. No visitors will be allowed on campus. Due to public health requirements, district transportation will have a limited space and be available only to special education students, foster and homeless youth. As restrictions lessen, we will open up more availability. If a student is riding the bus, a temperature check will be conducted prior to boarding. Physical distancing will be practiced on buses and other district transportation to the greatest extent possible. Face coverings are required for all students and staff. A mask should be worn at all times unless otherwise instructed. Extra hand sanitizing areas will be available on campuses. Everyone in the school community is encouraged to wash and sanitize hands often throughout the day and practice healthy hygiene habits such as coughing into your sleeve, not touching your face, and maintaining physical distancing. Classrooms have been reconfigured to provide physical distancing around student desks and workspaces. Physical distancing will be required as much as is possible in all areas of campus, hallways, outdoor spaces, classrooms, and assembly areas. Plexiglass dividers have been installed on campus where additional barriers are needed. Both breakfast and lunch will be available to all students each day. Food service distribution may vary by campus. Adaptations such as grab-and-go pre-packaged meals will be adopted to keep our community nourished and safe. If a student develops symptoms, they will be sent to a sick room for further evaluation. The SLCUSD COVID coordinator will be informed of any possible COVID-19 symptoms. If the student gets a positive test for COVID, campus personnel will be informed of possible exposure. Appropriate notifications and actions will be taken to protect our school community. Our custodial staff has been given special training in the use of CDC-approved equipment and EPA-approved disinfectants. Classrooms and campus areas will be cleaned and disinfected regularly. Staff will implement a daily check-in and check-out routine with students to build comfort and trust in the classroom. Resources for staff and student self-care will be shared with staff. At the elementary grade level, one of two models will be adopted. In the B1 model, all students will be on campus for the entire school day. This model may be possible if a percentage of students opt for distance learning for the remaining school year, bringing the number of on-campus students to a lower classroom size. In the B2 model, only half of the students are on campus at one time. Students will be divided into cohorts. Cohorts will meet on campus during part of the day. morning, or afternoon. When not on campus, students will be distance learning during regularly scheduled school hours. Classrooms, restrooms, and other shared spaces will be disinfected by custodial staff between morning and afternoon groups. At the middle school and high school levels, students will be in a B2 model divided into cohorts. Cohorts will meet on campus during part of the day, morning or afternoon, or on an every other day schedule. When not on campus, students will be distance learning during regularly scheduled school hours. Classrooms, restrooms, and other shared spaces will be disinfected by custodial staff between cohorts. These are big changes for all of us. We all share the common goal of wanting an exceptional and safe learning environment for our students. Parents have the option of continuing remote education through our virtual learning program for the remainder of the 2020-21 school year. Whether our students are learning from home or in the classroom, let's stay safe. Let's stay flexible and stay supportive of one another. Thank you for your continued support as we prepare for this important transition.